Today we're talking to St Albans City manager Ian Allinson at Vauxhall Road, where the Saints have extended their unbeaten run in National League South with a 1-1 draw with neighbours Hemel Hempstead Town. Hemel, to a degree, Ian, we relieved to have stopped their losing run. What about you? Happy with the point?
I think in the end, from being 1-0 down, I'd say yes, but I was disappointed because I felt the first 30 minutes we totally dominated the game, had good spells. Felt our passing, though some of it looked really good on the eye. I just felt we weren't sharp enough. We were trying to run with the ball too much, got in some really good areas and didn't put any quality in it. And then I thought we could have got in front. We've had the chance where we've hit the crossbar. We've had one or two other chances where we, as I say, didn't pass the ball well enough. And then I felt they had the last 15 minutes where they created one or two chances. Second half, I felt it was quite even. I felt quite comfortable. I felt they scored, probably against the run of play, but that sort of gave them a little bit of a lift. But certainly we made the change with sort of 10 minutes to go. Brought Cal down the right, went to a free at the back and put an extra body up front, and I felt the last 15 minutes we created 4 or 5 unbelievable chances, scored the goal. For me, should have got a second and gone on and won the game, but we nearly lost it again in the 92nd minute, where they've had an unbelievable chance and their lads ballooned it over the bar when probably should have scored.
As you said, once Hemel got ahead, we were possibly against the run of play. We were quiet at that time, and it looked like our winning run was going to come to an end. But in recent games, we've seen time and again resilience late on in the game, and it came to the fore once more.
Yeah, and we've said that. We believe that, the players we have here, the fitness levels are good, and they do get stronger. It seems, and results will tell you that in the last 10 minutes we've scored a hell of a lot of goals. But again, we've had great chances. We haven't hit the target today. We've not made the keeper work hard enough today, and we've got in some really good areas. And the one bit of quality probably seen in the whole of the match was when Zane got it and took his time, really. I mean, I didn't know what to do next, because I thought he was going to shoot first time, and he took a touch, come back in and just rolled it in the bottom corner, which was a great finish from his point of view. And obviously pleased for Zane as well, because it's been a tough sort of 4 or 5 months for him, so to get back in the side, and he's playing really well. You see some of the runs he did off the ball today, and just to say, a little bit quality, more quality today, and I felt we could have gone and won the game. 4
points from Hemel Hempstead we've taken this season, 10 points we've taken from the last 12. We're in a good bit of form at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, when you look at the quality of player we had missing today, the squad's been great. We brought Jordan Sanderson in for his first game at this level, and his legs went in the last 15 minutes. Percy hasn't played much football over the last 3 or 4 weeks. His legs started to tire, so Cal was feeling his knee a little bit today, so we put him on the bench. Tom Bender was obviously feeling his calf, so we've not used him today, which is a good bonus, because hopefully he'll be fit for Saturday now. David Noble's got obviously his foot from Saturday, and Ben Herts' hamstring. So it's been a test for the whole squad today, but I felt the players and the squad and everybody put a great shift in today, because it was a tough game coming here, local derby, New Year's Eve last night. I can only trust these players that they're wrapped up in bed by 10:30, but they're probably out till gone 12 o'clock just celebrating the New Year's Eve. So great effort from everybody. It's just a shame we didn't come away with the 3 points.
So what's next then for the club and for the team? Because you've talked about the defence. The defence is now looking a lot tighter. There was that resilience we've mentioned. Is it now a case of, when you're on top like you were in the first half, to put teams to the sword? I
think we've got to. We just spoke it in there. And when we have had good spells, we've got to punish teams, because we're not going to have good spells for 90 minutes. We're going to have them spells, and we've been fortunate that in some of the spells against Billericay was the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes we had a really good spell, and we managed to score. Today we've had a really good spell in the last 7 or 8 minutes and got 1 goal. Should have gone and got a second from some of the chances that we created. But it is that we've got to, when we get them good periods, we've got to go and punish teams, and other teams would punish us, and that's the thing with it. If you look at the teams at the top, the Torquays, the Wokings and teams like that, they will punish you if you don't take your chances against them. So, but we have to learn that, as we said all along. We're still trying to develop players. You look at the age of our squad again today. It was a very young squad. We're trying to develop players in that, and they're going to have to learn. Sam Merson hasn't played a lot of football this year, but he looked sharper as the game went on. He came on and did a great job for us on Saturday. So yeah, we've got to learn. I think defensively we're not poor. We've got Josh Urquhart back for Saturday, which is a bonus. So squad-wise we're looking quite good. David DeHagew's coming at right back and done a great job for us in there. So we're looking good from that side of it. We just got to try and have that consistent period now, Neil, where as I said, we don't lull back into this negative side of it, where we fail to beat teams where we should be punishing teams. And if we learn from that and we grab games by the scruff of the neck, and we just got to be really totally on our game for 90 minutes, as I said, on Saturday, and we've got to punish teams. And if we punish teams at good spells we have, then we'll win more games than we'll lose.
Well, it's coming Saturday end, home to Oxford City, one of the sides above us in the table. They've had a terrific surge of form.
Yeah, they've been scoring goals for fun. If you look how many goals they've scored, I see they got beat today though, so that's probably a little bit of an omen from our point of view. But no, we're going to have to approach every game as we said. If we could just get this task and these players believing that every single game we've got to try and go and win it, and if we can reach levels that we've reached over the last sort of 7 to 10 days, we'll be okay. But we still have this tendency to lapse back into lacking a little bit of concentration and the effort and commitment. And when we have the effort and commitment, and you see the crowd today, the crowd were quiet until we went and got that equaliser, and then literally the noise they made for the last sort of 7 or 8 minutes just really spurred the crowd on, the team on, and it really could have gone and give us an opportunity to win that game in the last couple of minutes. But we need to make the crowd something. We need to give them something to shout for. We need to give them something to get behind the team, and that only comes through having an energy, through having an enthusiasm, and having the ability to try and win a game of football. I felt we tried to win today. I didn't think we were good enough, as I say, in the first half in terms of some of our passing and some of the quality, but great character from the players. With a week they've had in terms of the games they've had to play, and it is a small squad, as we said, and players have played sort of 490 minutes, and they're still picking themselves up. We've got to go again Saturday, and then we've got Truro, and then we've obviously got Dartford, and then we've got Royston in the Herts Senior Cup. So it's a massive 3 weeks from the club's point of view. And by the time we sort of hit the end of January, I still want to make sure we're in and around these playoffs, so it gives us an opportunity to push on, because we've got some massive games coming up. We know we've got Woking and Torquay still to play, but they're both at home, so let's see if we can get some crowd in and see where we are when we come and play them games, because I want to be in and around the playoffs by the time we do it.
Of those players who couldn't play today, I mean, Ben Hurd was on the bench, but there's no way he was going to get on. Who do you see being available for Saturday?
Tom Bender, hopefully. Obviously Josh Urquhart, I'll be back. We've just got to see where we are with Ben. I should imagine at the moment I don't think he'll be fit. We've obviously got Clovis still out suspended, and David Noble's a 50-50 at the moment. We've seen a drastic improvement from Saturday till today. He'll do some light training probably on Thursday night, and hopefully he'll be fit to play on Saturday. The improvement he's made since Sunday has been really good. We thought there might be something slightly broken in there at one stage, but that doesn't seem to be the problem. And the bruising's come out, and it's improved in 48 hours tremendously well. So hopefully in the next 48 hours we can get him doing some light training Thursday. And by Saturday he might be in a position to play.
Lovely, thanks so much, Ian. So just a reminder then, Saints back in action on Saturday the 5th of January when Oxford City are visitors to Clarence Park, National League South, and the kick-off is at 3 p.m.